Yes.
Yep. Hey there. This is our
Third
day, and we're walking from Roncesvalles to
Zubiri.
And even though the terrain has not been nearly as challenging, don't get too far ahead, this today has seemed longer so far than any of our days thus far.
Well, because they say it's about 28 kilometers total, and so we have walked on multiple different surfaces today, from dirt to cement to asphalt
To this.
to rocks to pebbles.
These rocks are 2, 3, 4 inches larger in diameter. And if you don't watch where you're going, you'll definitely roll your ankle. So today's been one of the longest days. They say the third day, because you've gone down such a huge grade and up such a huge grade from Orisson to Roncesvalles, that we're now kind of dealing with the muscle burn now. So on this we have 3.4 kilometers left to get to the town.
Yes, and there's a threat of a very large, long descent into Zubiri. So we're anticipating the start of this hill, and we don't know when it's coming. So we're like, keep walking straight so we know the hill's going to be big, because we have to get down somehow.
Yeah, 3.4 kilometers, and we've been walking for probably a third of that on flat ground, which means we're coming up to probably a cliff. But they did say it's a very dangerous downhill, because not only is the terrain challenging, but it's at the end of a very long third day walk. So your muscles are burning and you're having to deal with this hill.
And it's been raining today on and off, starting with just very cold fog and just that misty feel, to drizzle, to pretty good rain, not pour, but where you had to put your, what do I want to call it?
Poncho?
No, the backpack poncho.
Yeah,
on
you
the
could
backpack.
either wear a poncho and cover your backpack, or a backpack cover. I didn't put my poncho on today and I was soaked. My pack is dry, but I was soaked and cold, and you're in the fog layer because you're at about, 3,000 feet. And didn't get to see too much scenery as a result, but it has cleared up. I'll give you a shot of that. Right over here, I think.
Yeah, there's a little town down there.
I think this is the town we are headed to. Oh, look at that lizard. Mr. Lizard. Anyway, I think that is kind of where we're going. Although that looks like a big cement factory, so probably not. Anyway, let me get back down this hill. So we don't know what the city is like to where we're going. We're hoping to find either a two-bed albergue room, or maybe we will look into a private hotel. But yeah, so far so good. We'll let you know how the terrain is going, and as we hit the end of the hill, we'll show you that. Anyway, see ya. So what do you have to say?
Masvino, por favor. That's all I got.
The second day's lessons learned,
Were to watch for the signs because it's very foggy, and oftentimes the signs are obscured by the fog. It's easy to get lost. As well, the second point being to bring cash, because in Roncesvalles there's no ATM and the albergues only take cash. So,
And the food. If you want to eat there, they only take cash. Everything's cash.
so cash is king on the Camino.
And layer up. When we went, it's in June, I guess June 18th.
Bitter cold.
In the valley, it didn't clear up. It was a constant fog, a light drizzly rain, and then as you got up to about 800 kilometers or so, 900 kilometers, it went right into fog. So you're walking up very steep grades in the fog, and the road is very narrow, and cars are on it, and you don't see them until the last minute. You have to listen for them.
So be mindful and bring cash.
Well, firstly, I'm on the Camino because I found myself in a point of life where I was a bit of a crossroads and I needed to go one way or another.
Hold on!
I'm just trying to be honest, and I get a laugh. Like, I'm not a funny guy, honestly. Like, meeting people is about, finding yourself, and it's about, having a good time, really. My end goal is twofold. My end goal is getting to Santiago, because obviously I'd like to finish it, but my end goal is not, I'm trying to focus not on the end goal, because that's a product of actually walking it. Yes, of course, that's what I'm trying to get to, but what I'm really looking for is the bit in between, is the space in between. That's what I'm really looking for. I think if you actually ask deep down to a lot of people, I think that's what most of them will say. They're actually looking for. They're looking for the space between the start and the end, and that's what I'm focusing on. I've met some fantastic people. I've had some amazing conversations, and I don't think I've learned anything in terms of my final goal, but I think I've got myself in a good frame of mind to actually reach the goal that I'm trying to reach, which is not just Santiago, it's the stuff in between. And I think the people that I've met have really helped me get into that right frame of mind to figure out what's going on. Then, we'll see what happens, but I'm not trying to push anything, I'm not trying to rush anything. Let it just take its course. It's like a river running past.